Hi, Kenny. Welcome back. We're just waiting for one match to finish, which has an effect on the outcome of one of the divisions. Carl Bartram against Dave Riley. If David wins, he goes through. He's 3-1 down at the moment. Carl just needs one more frame.
through the draw for the last 16, which will be a race to 5. It's an automatic draw. This is pressed it once. So the draw is Gareth Ibbott against Yuxan Lee, Will Dodds against Eddie Ibbotson, Arfan Dad against Glenn Pilkington, Jamie Clark against Dylan Mitchell, Dale Green, Josh Duaz, Harry Sally, Liam Barlow, Tom Jackson, Carl Bartram, Danny Orme and Luke Meadman. So we'll sort your tables out and we'll be with you soon. Okay, table 1, Gareth Ibbott, Yuxan Lee. Gareth Ibbott, Yuxan Lee, table 1, please. Table 2, Danny Orme against Luke Meadmore. Danny Orme, Luke Meadmore on table 2. Table 3, Arfan Dad against Glenn Pilkington. Arfan against Glenn on table 3. Table 4, Harry Sally against Liam Barlow. Harris against Liam on table 4. Table 5, Jamie Clark against Dylan Mitchell. Jamie and Dylan on table 5. Table 6, Dale Green against Josh Duaz. Dale against Josh on table 6. Table 7, Will Dodds against Eddie Ibbotson. It's Will and Eddie on table 7. And table 8, Tom Jackson against Carl Bartram, please. All the very best. Bobby, your table's in the car park. Bobby Patel and Jack Ashcroft in the car park.
Look at me, mate. Look at me. Exactly. Drive on. How are we doing, pal? You alright? Yeah, good, mate.
Sorry from last night.
That's best, it looks like just Jim.
Yeah,
that's close to the same,
you want to go again?
Yeah, we'll go again.
Don't know what you mean from that side.
I thought you would, I thought you would, and mine just seemed to spin it right. Weird, that. Close again. Wow. I'll give you that one. All desperate.
Well, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lucky. I reckon, Dazzler, these are gonna fly.
I'm
We are not-
hoping you're right, Lammy.
We are not going to be hanging around.
No.
We will be flying through the last 16.
Excellent. That's what we like to
All the
hear.
way to the final.
Wonderful.
We're going to have a showcase. So who won the lag?
I have no idea because I was looking at the wrong table.
Okay.
Oh, God, what's up with them all? Luke Meadmore, technical man. Can't even sort scoreboard out.
Hitting a spreadsheet, he's not interested.
Get you some veg sorted, but there you go.
Bread, I think. innit,
Bread is. Oh no,
nowadays.
it's veg in it
Is
now.
he veg now?
I think so. Yeah, what bread, but I think he's on veg. Anyway, it looks like Luke won the lag.
We're all underway. Big break.
White in a horrible place.
He's just going to feather up to that yellow, isn't he?
I
Surely.
would think so. There's no else on, is there?
Unless he can nip the red in, but
Yeah, reds are not
No.
brilliant, are they? Man, I don't know. To be honest, they're not that bad, are they?
well, they are. That yellow by the bolt line.
Yeah.
Was an absolute pig to get on. I think I'd be just saying over to you, Danny. You work it out. But that's probably why I'm sat in my chair. I'm not at the table.
That's a good point. I'm going to have to sort the money out at some point, Lammy. I've been sat around doing no for last.
There will naturally be a gap of some sort.
Yeah,
you
there
can
will.
go anyway whenever you need to.
no.
Yeah, it's inserted.
We're all right. This is last 16, so they don't play out. It's just thought, here you go, Danny, you saw that. As you said. It's these lights in it, Lammy, that get it quite hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get
Possibly. I think there was just so many people in this
Yeah.
snug earlier. It was just
ridiculous.
Right,
We should have
that
opened
was
that
it.
door, actually. It would have let some cold in.
yeah. So Danny goes yellows. Fair bit to work out.
Yeah, there is.
Doesn't want it in really. That's all
All
right.
right,
We'll
stays
take that.
out. It does.
Does Luke play the red over the middle bag and try and
Develop the...
land on his either develop the black or skilly it, and what's he do?
Yeah, it's a good point, that.
Could plough into the black and hopefully land. It's
Yes.
not time to go game. Is it? No. You never know with Luke.
Yeah, he's not doing that yet.
Just roll it down. He's taking it in. Well, I mean, he's got one out and then he's put one back over
I
there.
know, that's unbelievable. Mind you, it's not...
I tell you what,
it could have been worse.
He could nip that red into the middle and he's ploughing into the black again.
Yeah.
If it goes well for him, the
Push
black,
the
the black
black.
knocks the yellow in and the white lands
Yeah,
perfect on the
yeah.
red into the opposite middle.
Very attacking, Lammy, but I think you've got a point there.
He's at that stage where he's almost committed, isn't he? So, in or over? Well, it's definitely not in.
No.
So he's said to Danny,
Here
over
you
to
go.
you, ask you the question. Gareth making short work of the first frame with a break dish on table 1. Dylan takes the first frame against Jamie. You've got to say that the bottom quarter has got to be the happier of the two of this draw. So Gareth and Yuki, Will Dodds and Adi, Arfan and Glenn, Jamie Clark and Dylan in the top half of this draw. So that could be any of those. Dale Green and Josh. So if you look at the draw and you look and you go on recent form,
Yeah.
you would probably expect Luke and Josh to meet in the semi-finals.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that would be fair.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to call. You'd probably say Gareth and either Arfan or Dylan in the top half.
Yeah, yeah.
But who knows? A long way to go. Plenty of players will want to have their say.
Luke looking at a skill shot then.
Well, you were looking at it. Well, you got it wrong. Well, it could have been worse. It's hard to know what to do here. It's maybe play the yellow onto red, plant and screw into the. It's a tricky one. This isn't easy. I'm not too sure what I would do here. Maybe put the red nearest is where he stood and screw back across the table, hoping to hit the yellow. Well, aiming to hit the yellow, so that it pushes it past that red, and then he's got half a chance. But there's a lot of work to do here yet. Let me know if you can see something different on the chat.
Sorry, Lemmy, I turned you off there.
Is that a right result? He will take that shot all day long. Not only did he develop him, he took two of Luke's out of the question. So it's just a case of joining the dots for 1-0. I can tell you Tom Jackson's took the first frame against Carl Bartram. Harris is 1-0 up against Liam. Josh is 1-0 up against Dale Green. Dylan's still 2-0 against Jamie Clark. Yuki's pulled one back against Gareth. So it's one apiece. Just screw the white back anywhere where he is now, really. Bit lower would be perfect. He's certainly got the pace of the table, so that should be 1-0 Danny. Arfan and Glenn seem to be battling it out, still 0-0. Glenn beat our fan in Event 2 in the final.
Yes. So Danny got that one, did he,
He did.
Mark?
He took them out, mate. Yeah.
So just replying to a text for the Masters.
Yeah.
Couple of places still available, and I think there's a couple of places that, for single event, single entry,
Yeah,
as there is a couple of players that can't make it next week. So if you are interested in just playing one event, also drop me a line, and we'll probably better sort it out for you.
Just need to take the colours off, Daz. Yeah, to be fair, after this match, you are probably going to have to sort the money out because it
I
won't
am,
be long
'cause
before people
they
are gonna
want the
some.
money.
There's some in that red tin as well.
Oh, is there?
There's David Shand paid me.
Right.
And I think it might be Paul Burrell. Charlotte gave me an envelope earlier.
Oh, it was
Was it Paul Burrell?
Dave Riley.
Dave Riley. So Luke meant to flick off the yellow there to develop it. He hasn't. As a result, he's left himself a lot of work to do. He's got the bottom one of the two light yellows. Yeah, it goes over towards the corner. Probably does want to take the bag here, and
Not
he's
quite
left
got it.
He's not got it. But I think the saving grace there is he's just moved that red into a position where he can't flick it off the yellow, whereas before he would have been playing that red off the yellow to open the bag. So. Two-one to Gareth. 3-0 to Dylan.
Wow. He's on fire. He said it was going to fly.
Well, apart from two matches, it is.
Yeah. Fan and Glenn, that's it. I'm not surprised about one of them, but
Yeah.
yeah, the other one I'm a bit surprised.
Harris had a terrible start to the day. I think he lost his first two. He was
Yeah, he did.
sulking and just not having a good day at the office. Sulking's the wrong word. Just wasn't happy with his performance.
No, he said they were playing not very well.
I think I actually think that it was the last game against Sam McElhenney.
It
The fact
did.
he beat him
4-0.
4-0 meant he overtook him, didn't it? On the horrible way to.
Yeah, frame.
Yeah.
Frames won.
Yeah, frames. Well, the frame difference. Yeah, which was frames won. Made the difference. Sam needed 2 frames in that match, and he would have been okay. Well, he needed 3 frames. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So Glenn Pilkington takes the first one against Arfan.
Half of us sick of playing him.
Am I looking at this thinking he's putting himself into a bit of trouble?
Well, unless he's going to just cover this bag now, but
Well,
It's
he's still in trouble, isn't he?
yeah.
I mean, I get that the red near the yellow in the middle goes into the top, but
Yeah.
what's he then going to do with the black? I'm not sure he really wanted that. Well, is he going to play that and try and screw down? He's going to have to, isn't he? He's going to have to get on this in such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
way. Is he going for it now? He's going to flick off the bottom of the yellow and pull the white back over towards the cushion. Oh, he didn't.
There's
He's
not.
miss it. He's going to miss it. Yeah, I think he
So-
just left himself too much there.
He did.
It's going to be snookered here.
Is he?
That's
Will
pretty
Luke
much
go
going
for it?
He ain't going for it here. That yellow into the middle doesn't go unless he
Yeah,
can,
but I wonder if he plays this off for the yellow now into the middle.
I don't think he needs to take that risk.
No, probably not.
He could just bump this off on and off the cushion and leave a snooker. I mean, if he's going aggressive, then he's playing the yellow in the middle of the table into the top left-hand corner bag and coming round off 2, if not 3 cushions to try and develop that. But there's just no need. So Dylan's 4-0 up against Jamie Clark.
Wow.
Josh Duaz has gone 3-0 up against Dale Green. I don't know what's happened with Dylan's match. He's gone 4-0 up and he's claiming 3 break dishes. He can only have brought 2 of them. So I think
He's having it on here.
he's got an artistic license to. This is the shot. He'll push it up towards it and then just snooker behind the other. That's all right.
Yeah,
Does the job.
good shot.
I suppose if it went, he was still
Yeah, it's still,
in good shape, wasn't he? But so a 9-ball player is Danny. So he knows his angles here to come off 2 cushions and try and pop the red into the middle. Ideally off the other yellow to develop this bad red. It was asking a hell of a lot.
It was. So a great opportunity now for Luke. I think he'll go for it this time.
I think he pots this one and then leaves a steep shot so he can play the one into the corner bag and run up the table and hopefully flick the outside of the yellow furthest away from the middle bag. That's going to be what he's trying to do at some point. I don't think he'll take the unnecessary shot. Well, he can do it now, can he? Can he get through it?
Maybe so. Yeah, it looks like he can.
Either that or he's going to land low and play the one into the opposite middle. The yellow into the opposite middle and try and do it. But no, he's biding his time. He knows how important it is.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that. So Dylan Mitchell's 5-0, game over. And
Wow.
through.
I think he's wanting to get off.
Josh Duaz is 3-0. Arfan's got one back against Glenn.
Tom Jackson 2-0 up against Carl.
Yeah. Oh, righty then. Well, it's going to be in another snooker now. Flick off that. Get the white right up behind the black. Tom Jackson 2-0 up against Carl Bartry.
Whoa.
It's not. It doesn't really matter, does it?
No,
I mean, it's
no.
one of them that, I mean, be some pot. It's kind of the natural angle, isn't it?
Isn't it, to go across and back into it and knock it
go
in?
back into it, but then he's still got to get on black after that. It's going to be.
It's going to be a monster finish, isn't it?
Luke's going to kind of.
Yeah. Keep going a bit there. I'd prefer it to.
Luke might try and play this yellow now off the yellow over the middle. He's not. He's still biding his time, showing some patience. Right, alright, well that does it. So now what you're going to do? Is he playing the yellow up the rail?
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Clever shot. It's a two cushioner.
Yeah.
He'll go around the top left hand corner pocket. He'll go off the. He'll go close-ish to that with a bit of right hand side. Go off two cushions. Go for the red over the middle, over the corner bag. He's not. What's he looking at here?
I don't know, actually.
It's just an actual two cushion.
He might be, I guess.
Nah. What's he going for here? Oh, alright, fair enough.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Shows
Well,
what we know. It's unlucky,
Luke-
but
Luke
it's,
will be happy with
it's
it.
going to be out. Yucky's 2-all with Gareth.
played well today, Yucky, hasn't he?
Eddie's gone 2-0 up against Will Dodds. Josh Dewars is 4-0 up now. Harris is still 1-0. Tom is still 2-0. We've said same. That's why they're in there. What's he done there?
I don't know. I'm lost on that one, Lammy. I am lost on that
Such
one.
a big target.
Yeah, he's having to screw this back now.
Flick it'll do.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, he's just going to have to pot this and take his medicine, isn't he? It's a thin nip, isn't it?
I don't think it's as bad as it looks, you know. I don't think it's as bad as it looks.
That's nice.
A bit gutted.
He didn't
It's
play
too,
like
it's
that.
too late now.
Oh, where's the white?
Oh, Luke.
Where's the white gone?
Eh dear. So Daniel just bumped this red out. It looks like going to be 2-0. Like I might get a coffee to wake up a bit.
Yeah. Glenn's just would have another frame there, I think. Someone said. Right here, yeah. 2-1 up against Arfan.
And Danny 2-0 up against Luke.
Josh Dewars, 5-0. Not messing. Sorry. I will. I'm gonna. Chatting away there. Didn't switch the mic on. Daz has left me. Danny's on reds. Probably should be 3-0. Yuxan Lee is 3-2 up against Gaz Hibbert. Eddie Ibbetson's 2 up against Will. Arfan and Glenn are 2 apiece. Harris and Liam are 1-all. Tom and Carl are 2-all. Josh Joaz has won 5-0. Dylan Mitchell has won 5-0. Flying solo. Does his networking. Oh, just wiped its feet. 4-2 to Yuki. Rolling back the clock. That's 3-0. So that's it. That's my shower.
All right. Let me look.
Kaz pulls another one back. 4-3. Down against Yuki. Yuki to break.
He's playing out of his skin today, is Yuki.
He is. Chasing this clearance a little bit, I think.
Yeah, is that red by the two yellows in the middle of
It's a
the
clearance
table?
at 3-0 up, not 3-0 down.
Yeah. And I suppose that does go to the bottom right-hand pocket if he gets
Yeah.
on it.
Yep. It looks
Just
a bit straight on this to me.
Yeah. I think it's
Nice,
might
isn't
be
it?
all right there.
Just chop that through, play the red into the middle. He's chased the finish and will have got it. Fan gets another one. 3-2 up now. Yuki's on a finish to beat Gareth.
If Yuki wins this, that means Gareth's not won any event in this series. That'll maybe shut a few people up about him, just the big, players winning it all.
Age has gone 3-0 up. Harris 2-1 up.
Oh, wow. Could be a game changer.
Luke thrives on these. He can certainly find a way to punish you, especially when he's breaking next. If in a blink of an eye, it could be 3-2.
Good shot.
Yeah, we'll just go between the gap. And then either or. Oh, he hasn't gone between the gap.
Stunned it out.
Just wants to put them all in the same bag.
Just didn't want to move. Bit lazy.
Yuki's still on a finish, yeah?
So Luke gets up. 3-1. Luke breaking.
We're guaranteed somebody from Pilkey's in the semi-final anyway, because Dylan Mitchell plays the winner of Arfan and Glenn
Yeah.
in the quarters. Yuki's won.
Well played, Yuk-San Lee. He will play the winner of AD and Will, I think. Which AD is currently 3-0 up.
Clever shot there early, not left him anything.
Well played, Yuk.
Well done, mate. There's nothing down here yet.
No. It's now Danny takes yellows. But if he misses, them reds look pretty nice.
Or if you mix them a plant,
Yeah.
it's even nicer.
Yeah, it is. That's worked out well. Well, he did try to get into him.
Well, pot this, play the plant. He knows he's got the yellow into the middle. It looks like Harris is possibly old school in Liam because the frames are taking their time on that table. But Carl's 4-2 up against Tom Jackson. Eddie's 3 up against Will. Would know if Harris and Liam gets Josh Stewart's. But are they paying for 50 quid, 40 quid? What is it? 40. 40.
Oh, it's
So
£40.
the winner of this gets 40, guaranteed 40. The loser goes home with nought.
Right. Well, it's a chance. The white's going away a bit, but
He's going to do well, and to
is-
A-pot it,
is.
B, leave it so he can get on the black. Is there a playing it off the bottom of the red just to hold the white a little bit better? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's gone and snooking himself. Yeah. Yeah. Can't argue. Just take the grand final down, money.
Win that one, eh?
People just play well against it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Shortish races are like that.
Yeah. I came a funny angle at 2-1 up. I just a nicer angle at 3-1.
Yeah.
My only mistake to that last one when I missed the ball shine. Oh, I put the white off the tail on the break.
Right.
It's always a bit.
I tell you what, that's a great hit, that.
No.
No.
Just went full goal, but chased it. I did a slightly different grip and obviously put too much on it.
Yeah. That's, your brakes seems to have got a bit, improved quite a bit.
Sitting this like everyone's done.
Yeah.
This has got to be 3-2, hasn't it? You can't see Luke throwing this frame away. There might be a few shots.
Have you to pick her up? Or is she
Actually, this morning,
oh, right.
20 past 8, and well, I was staying at my sister's and stuff, but it's
Oh, right.
night, so lesbian drink, didn't laugh like a drink. she was saying I'm not going to drink, but
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
getting in the taxi at 20 past 8 in the morning, the club didn't open till 10, so they went for a Wetherspoon breakfast.
Doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound promising, does it?
She ended up playing one of the girls that she went with as well.
Right.
Ridiculous, actually. Right, we'll see what the next one is.
Yeah, cheers, Gareth. Good hit from Danny there.
Yeah, he certainly knows his angles.
That's definitely the 9 ball in a minute.
Yeah, the old diamond system. Has he still got a 9-ball table at home?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I think he has.
It's alright, is that?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's actually quite good, isn't it? Because it forces the forces the black on and off the cushion, and then they're all there. Really, you'd expect him to get them. Can't see how he can leave this safe and not leave it a pot on,
No, there's got to be something really you would expect.
unless he can
Back
somehow
off
sort of
it.
screw back behind the red, land on the bottom side of it as we're looking. So that's the only ball he can hit. Yep, that's what he's looking at. That black's coming back over though.
Yeah, that's the only problem. It could nudge the white.
If that comes over and moves the red, it then he's potted it. I'll tell you what, he's had a result there.
Yeah, he certainly has. That could have been a whole lot worse. I think Luke can see that top one into the top right hand pocket.
Yep.
But I don't know.
If not, then he can certainly still play a good safety. Yeah. He's going into middle now. 3-1.
Yeah, it's not. It's just the bass. It's sound floor. Yeah.
I don't like that. You said this. You just made the same noise he did.
Where's the plug hole?
In this,
Is it near this edge?
it's the far corner.
Oh.
Just a gap. Just about that much gap. Sorry, you guys don't want to hear me talking about my shower.
Well, this red into the top right pocket, red into centre. And it should be 3-2. You probably wouldn't want it to be far on it. Slid the pipe through, put it on, put the base down.
Well, probably depends on where it's obviously lifted up on it. So, what is it doing the corner? Is it going to the corner?
It's like a square, but it's like a curved corner shower. So there's the wall to the edge of the shower base, and the hooks there, and then the shower curves round like that. The doors here.
This side here.
Thanks, Peter. Cheers, mate.
What's on this side? What's on this side?
Wall, that's the wall, literally. Bedrooms to the side of that. So the pipe goes down and across to the corner, and then comes out.
Joint to the same place.
Seems this side of the bathroom. If that's the bathroom, the sinks here. And then so this corner goes along there, joins the sink, and then it's just on the other side. So disconnected on the outside. Want to jet wash it, blasted it to try and push it out. I've got a jet washer in the actual shower this side to try and blast it down.
You see, you can't even get, even if you unscrew the
Just a quick update on the scores. Yuki beat Gareth 5-3. AD beat Will Dodds 5-2. Arfan's beaten Glenn 5-2. Dylan 5-0 against Jamie Clark. Josh Duaz 5-0 against Dale Green. Tom beat Carl 5-4. This is locked at 3 apiece, and Harris Ali against Liam Barlow is 3-2. So
Yeah, I suppose we should concentrate a little bit on this game. See, instead of Lammy's.
Table 5, Yuxan Lee against AD Ibbotson. Yuxan Lee, AD Ibbotson, table 5, please. Next match on table 1 is Arfan Dad against Dylan Mitchell. Arfan against Dylan, table 1, please.
I'll switch mics on, Daz, so they can
Look at the table, Lammy.
look at the table at 3-all. And kind of said when Danny missed that black to go 4-0,
Yeah,
we did say that
he likes
kind
this.
of thrives off this kind of. He can punish you
Yeah,
and make you regret it.
so he's gonna have to come down now for this. I think. He's not. Is he going to set this in the middle now? Do you reckon, or do you think he'll
I
play the
think-
one in top right?
I think he can do either, or he's a
Top-
left-hander, and
yeah, top
he's
right.
slightly hampered with that, but I think it makes sense. Slow down.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
pretty
about
good.
Perfect, isn't it?
Pretty good.
To go 4-3. Liam Barlow's just pulled one back to go 3 apiece with
All right, he's
Harris.
played that well. I'm sitting here
So
looking
out
at
of
shower
nowhere.
shower pictures of shower traps.
Yeah.
I'm looking at stream and thinking, what's going on? Here we go.
So from 3-0 down to 4-3 up.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
unbelievable.
know when he's done, does he? Danny's break. He'll be hoping for a kind one.
I like how he puts something so delicately. Just
He's not using racking cloth.
no, that's 2 of them, isn't it?
Oh no. That's gone a bit high on that one, but
I hope Mr. Buck's messaging, probably telling us we're not doing something right.
should be at a party, should we?
Yeah, he's just seen Yuki versus Gareth's score.
Oh, well, he's got inadvertently got a good white. Bit of work to do for both colours here, so just as I sees them.
Yeah, better take these colours off on her, actually. Sorry. I'm surprised Bucky hasn't messaged us to tell us to take colours off, actually. He can't be watching it, can he? He's just looking at Q score.
I think he might be in a bit of bother if he's watching this whilst he's meant to be at a party. Especially after driving an hour and 30 minutes to get to it.
Oh dear. So Danny's reds.
Well, if he takes this, he's a chance of getting into the yellow and red to develop one. He's taking this one down the rail first. He's just containing, take control of the table.
Yeah.
Good shot, only leaves one. It doesn't, but
He plays safe, can he? Yeah, but
Not giving Luke much options.
It's not a bad hit.
It's a good shot.
Very quiet on the chat tonight.
To be fair, we've been very quiet.
We
in the
have been.
commentary.
Yeah, we have. That's a good
Shower
shot.
gate.
Oh, it's in. He didn't want it in.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I missed Kirk's ones up there on it, actually. And, I know that one's been there.
I won't be moving this, mate.
No, I don't think I would either. I was just thinking that myself.
Is he screwing back to Skillet?
Oh, we might have made a little gap there, you know.
I just want to move that because now that red that's near his yellow in the middle of the table now goes into a bag where it didn't before. So he either had to pot that with conviction and screw into it to definitely get the skill shot on. I think he tried to maybe be a bit too cute with that shot. It's one of them gaps that he could, if he plays for the gap, obviously he's going to hit both reds, but it might force it through. If you it's a risky one though, because that's what he's looking at. He could play it in such a way he plays it with a bit of force, and it sends the white. Yeah, that's what he's done. Could have been a lot worse.
It could.
You got a good white, that was the main thing. What do you think? Yuki and Harris are getting a bit of practice ahead of next week. Going deep into the tournament.
Yeah. Both of them forgot it were next week, but there you go. I think nearly I'm going to have to put a post out just to remind people that actually there is it is next week.
Right. He'll just bounce this on and off the cushion, I think. Maybe nudge it a little bit over towards the corner bag, but just needs a decent-ish white. I'm not sure about that shot.
No.
I'd have liked to have kept a ball up that end of the table.
Yeah.
See, Danny could be a little bit more aggressive now, so he could try and develop that red that's tied up, the red in between the two yellows.
Yeah.
He could afford to almost
push it across to the
have a play,
corner.
yeah. Or even just double it off on and off the cushion. Harris has gone 4-3 up against Liam. That's the shot.
Yeah.
Because now Luke needs to find something.
Does that go off the red now?
Can't see it myself. I don't think he can get a. If you could get the yellow clean past the red to the left of it, then yes. But I think he's gonna. In order to do that, he's gonna hit the red full ball, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, that's your answer to that one.
So he's gonna,
just saying it's not touching.
He's going to go off the bottom cushion and play the red near the jaw. He's going to leave a red, but he's not going to leave the red that he's trying to protect. Oh no, he's gone back to his first shot.
That's a good effort.
Dylan's gone 1-0 up against Arfan in the quarters.
Actually, I need to go do some stuff.
You do, yeah. Yeah, I was just about to say, you do. Well, that red's gone. I'm not sure we wanted it, but it's gone. Oh, that's turned out nice. Well, I say it's turned out nice. Let's give him a shot. They are, mate. So there's a bit of work to do for Luke. He doesn't need to go yet. He probably won't. If you can pot this and then play the plant and then leave the yellow so that you can clear. Oh, I tell you what. How's your luck? How's your luck, Lucky Meadmore? Danny's just said he's off. Oh dear. Lukey Meadmore at it again. It's unbelievable. Well, Danny deserves to get something out of this here, don't he? Sometimes when your name's on it, your name's on it. Oh, hey up, hey up, hey up. Oh, never. He's pulled a great pot out and now he's left himself literally touching the red. Now, can he come off the side cushion? It's a bit hampered queuing, but off the side cushion back into the red is his only shot. He's just lining it up. Oh, he's a good effort.
That's why I paid for full sale. They all paid for full sale. Yeah, so then if anybody, if you're under 55, and then if you get to campaigns and 25, but it's fine, that would be fine. You send you a message, and if you haven't answered in a few minutes, but easy, and then if anybody took the place, then they get
Oh, that has just nudged that red into a hittable position, I think, off the cushion. But he's looking at coming off the bottom cush. Needs to fluke it. I think if he can hit this off the side cush, he's running the red down. He could take the bag. Oh, well, he's missed it altogether. He's hit the yellow. It's fouled. And now, really, it's Luke's to lose. Harris is at the table at 4-all. And he's just pulled a face. So I'm guessing it's not gone quite how we wanted it to. So Luke just making the black a little bit more potable. knowing that that red is safe, and he will just pick these off. He's going to nip this in and come across, try and land on the opposite cushion so that he can play yellow into the same bag. Just like that. I'd love to be able to just nudge this yellow down, but I think he has. He has had the angle. Well, I'll tell you what. He can play the nip here because the double kiss will knock the yellow in. It's not a straight plant, but he'll just hit this top one of those two yellows. Or he's not. I don't know why he wouldn't have done that there, because it would have then left a massive bag. But it's how you see it. He's at the table. I'm in the chair. It's nicely done. So one good hit. Anyway, back over that side of the table. You think he's going to be just decelerated on that shot, but he's going to be playing Tom Jackson in a minute. And there you go. That's all she wrote. It was a hard one to take, but a good win for Luke. Table 3, mate. Table 2, Josh Duaz, Harris Ali. Josh and Harris on table 2. Table 3, Tom Jackson and Luke Meadmore. Tom Jackson, Luke Meadmore, table 3. So just whilst the players are getting ready, we'll just nip over to table 5, where AD has just gone 1-0 up against Yuki and is about to break. Yeah. 2 and 3. There's a big break. I'm not too sure what's going on now. Nobody seems to be at the table. Nobody seems to be doing out. Oh. There we go. There's an hand. That is Yuki. Still an open table, so AD was trying to take yellows. think from the few shots that we've seen, you wouldn't think that this is the quarter-final and the player that's beat Gareth Ibbott and Will Dodds. We'll be heading over to table 2 shortly. Dylan Mitchell is 3-0 up in the meantime against Arfan. Arfan's not had a great series either, although he's been runner-up in one event, but nice little shot there from Eddie. He's managed to develop the balls and get on another tricky red there. So if he pots this, he'll be taking the one up near his hand next. The red that's touching the yellow goes in the same bag as this red. That's just dropped in. So it's just about cue ball control, really. Doesn't want too much of an angle. Pretty much perfect, just on and off the cushion. That's it. Oh, he's just flicked the yellow and blocked the black. Anyway, we will head over to our main table, and you can see Harris has just won the lag. Dylan 4-0 up against Arfan. He's brought his missus as Dylan, I think, today, and I think he's out to impress. Hey up! Oh my word! Oh. Apologies. 1-0. Well, how do you like him? Crunching break there. Absolute crunching break from Harris. Yuki's brought it back to 1-1. Luke Meadmore's gone 1-0 up. Harris is taking yellows. I don't think I'll be taking that one now. I think I'll be taking the one below the black. Bit of traffic to avoid. Started the day playing pretty terrible by his own admission, did Harris. Found some form and scraped through with a 4-0 victory against the guy that he had to beat by more than 2 frames. So, yes, here he is. Anything from now is a bonus, because he's made his money back. He'll be wanting to win it, obviously. Let's have a look. Josh setting out to make short work of these reds. Choice of 2 reds. Probably take the middle of the 3 if you're looking at it. I think if he takes the top one, he kind of the red near it blocks it. Well, he's not. He's taking that, so he's going to play it for play it with a bit of pace. Oh, nice done across. Just going to be dropping this in and taking his medicine, as we say. I think Luke's just gone 2-0 up. Yep. Stun the red. Stun the white. Down the middle of the table. Towards the yellow on the cushion, really. He's kind of going for in between that and the black. There you go, just in between. Perfect. And that'll be 1-0. Josh's break. Adie's gone 2-1 up against Yuki. It's amazing how often you see somebody knock the likes of Gareth Hibbert out and then in the next round get beat because they're buzzing still from knocking out someone like Gareth. It kind of happened in the last event, really, when Will Dodds played Luke Meadmore in the final. Will beat Gareth in the semis, and he was that buzzing from that. He never really kind of regained his focus fully for the final. He's kind of almost spent all his energy, if you will. If you will, it was Will. Well, that's another monster break. I'm not sure he can get a yellow. He can play a plant red onto yellow, but I'm not sure he can. The reds are a little bit tricky just because of where the black is, really. You need that yellow out of the way. Ideally, he'd like to play a skill shot here, play the red and yellow and put on both. Luke is 3-0 up. He's had 2 break dishes. Tom broke, went in off. Luke cleared up from that, so he's 3-0 down. Yeah, Luke's from 3-0 down in the last 16. He's won 8 on the bounce. Dylan Mitchell has won 5-0 against Arfan Dad. How many frames has Dylan actually dropped today? Let's have a look. Let's just have a look, because that is the last 16 5-0. 5-0 in that one. He's lost 6 frames all day. He's played 7 matches and lost 6 frames. Wow. That's ridiculous, isn't it? At this level, against these players. He's beat a pro player, Jamie Clark, 5-0 in the last 16. Pro player Arfan Dad, 5-0 in the quarterfinals. He's on some promise. So it's all about the black, really. He's going to drop this in and then maybe nip the red into the middle and land bottom side of the black to pot the black. Evening, Nick. Yeah, he might be a bit too straight on that. I think he wanted a bit more of an angle. He might just, he might have to try and force this in. He's a funny lad, is Tom. He's currently 3-0 down. He's got his hand on the table eventually. He's just asked Luke, what's the table playing like? Cross double. Oh no, look at that. Yeah. This is the difference, isn't it? At this level, Josh just punishing. They're not even really mistakes. Not even mistakes, really, but he just doesn't give you the chance. 2-0.
2 millimeters.
Yuki is 2-2 with Mr. Ibbotson. So we're making a fight of it. You got any money matches lined up, Nick? Haven't seen you on the scene recently. Dino's commented. Sorry, Dino, we missed that. That was a while ago in the last match. But yep, you're right. He is unplayable once when he's playing well and when he believes that he can win. Sometimes against the very elite players, he's an element of self-doubt that just creeps in. But when he believes he can win, he's unplayable, really. sorry, just been preoccupied there. No changes to any of the scores, really. I'll have a Diet Coke, mate, when you're ready. That's Dazzy's, that one. I don't know whether it's funny.
Yeah, that's that.
Josh on yellows then. Good work. Is that their full series, Nick? That's over at Huddersfield tomorrow. I know they've done the same as us, basically, haven't they? But they're playing theirs on a Sunday. He's screwed in off as Luke. So he's got in off. Tom has a chance of going 3-2 against Luke. 3-2 down, that is. Meanwhile, Josh is just got to concentrate on the pot, really, and accept that he's going to be leaving a longer black than he may have wanted to. Just drop this in, pocket pace. He ain't going to do that, like, is he? Nope, is he, heck? And he's missed it, but he's got away with it. So, does Harris play the red near the black and try and screw into the 3 and open them and see where it lands? Does he play the red in the bulk into the bottom right hand corner and go back down the table? I think I'll be putting the red and trying to screw into the 3 and just see how they land, and the yellow's relatively safe in the sense of he can leave it safe. Should be able to get a snooker. So, he's left a safe yellow. Right, sorry, he hasn't left a safe yellow. He's gone into the balls. He's just going to play a snooker here now, surely. Don't think he's doing much else. He'll be very surprised if he goes game here. He might pot a few more balls, but he won't be going off. See you later, Rafham. It's a nice shot. All right, good. Well, I hope you have a good day, mate. Is he trying to? What's he trying to do here? He's very hard to hit off of one cushion there. So, play the yellow safe. It's been 2-all with Yuki and Adi for a while. Oh, say that, and Adi's just won won the frame to go 3-2 up. So they're all there. He's got comfort knowing that Josh's yellow's safe. Should be 2-1. I could have taken the top one, but that's how you see it. He was always flirting with that bag. Nice shot. And could take the furthest one away from him. Come back on and off the cush. Leave a nice angle, which he's not really done. Maybe he can. Just top it on and off the cush. Drop it in. Well, from 3-0, it's 3-all between Tom and Luke. Two, 1. Dry break. Luke's in frightening form. He's just gone 4-3 up. Pulled a ridiculous finish out from the break again, I think. He's not putting his break and dishes on. He's broken dished 3 out of 4 of his games. Well, he got the red. It just ran a little bit further than he would have liked. I'd like to say he won't be overly disappointed with that result, but if Josh gets this plant right, he might be. Well, he's going back down there for the yellow on the rail. He'll top it through, play the yellow into the opposite pocket. If he gets it, this is. And then it could be clearance on. Bit of a stun one through. Lovely. This shot isn't so bad. The position is tricky. So it's not this shot, it's the next shot that will probably dictate whether or not he's going to get the clearance here. Screwing back to come on and off the cush. Yeah, not sure. I think he could have achieved that without doing that, but if I thought my daughter had walked in then, but it isn't. Somebody else's daughter. Wow. Turn it in. My word. I mean, that's got to be up there with the best shot of the day. Powered the yellow in, screwed round off two cushions and landed absolutely plumb. There's not much you can do if you lose to someone playing like this. You just got to doff your cap and say, well played, young man. I mean, he hasn't won yet, obviously. This is only for 3-1. But certainly when you're playing somebody that's playing in this kind of form, Harris will probably be thinking, well, I've just got to try and go game and clear up on every visit, because it's just turning out nice for him. Whatever he's trying, he's getting. Even that's not the easiest shot in the world that he's just done there. Powering that in. Slightly hampered cue in. But just effortless. Effortless. It's watching Josh and watching Luke is very similar, I would say. So Luke has dished 4 out of 5 frames and just won 5-3. It's ridiculous. He's an horrible man, is that Luke Meadmore? Well, that's not a great break. Gone straight in off, no kick. That'll be disappointing, whoever that was. Eddie's gone 4-2 up against Yuki. 2 and 5 will be the semis. Yeah, they'll be semis. So we've got Dylan and we've got Luke in the semis, opposite sides of the draw, so we can't play them.
I'll jump in now on it.
You can, mate,
Got
yeah.
that sorted.
Put colours on because he's just broken, gone in off. Oh, right, the colours are on. They need to be. Just need to transition them, or we wait and see if it's if we've got lucky. You're right. Hello. I don't know what the official rule is, so you either just if it was the first shot. If you just broke out a turn, personally, I would just say I don't know the official ruling. I would just say that you would break, but yeah, re-rack and go back in. That's what
If you're happy with that.
as long as you both. Yeah. Well, I guess in theory it'd be a foul, wouldn't it? But it's not. It's just a genuine mistake, isn't it? And ultimately, Harris has allowed him to break. There's no referee as such, so I think it's the fair thing to do. I don't, both good lads, both good players. I guess if there was a referee there, then he would probably call a foul. With a bit of luck now, Harris will break and dish and it'll all be irrelevant. Did you get it all sorted? Your accounts?
Yeah. Well, it's the who gets the money back line.
Yeah.
But I wrote it down this time, but then some people dropped out. And as soon as
Yeah,
it
last
happened,
minute. Yeah. Destroyed me. Yeah, well played, mate.
See you, mate.
So he's gone. Josh is 3-1 up on Reds in this frame. There's no clearance there, but I've been saying that 3 times previously, and he's proved me wrong. So yeah, it's well. See you later, mate. If he somehow gets this clearance here, then I think if I was Harris, I'd just punch him. Honestly, I would, because you should have seen his clearance in the.
I did.
previous
I watched
frame,
it.
mate.
I was stood at the table. I'm waiting to
Monster
go past.
Powerful double.
Yeah.
And then screws off 2 cushions and lands absolutely plumb.
I think Harris said to him something like, "How do you do them doubles?"
Plumb. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
This will be ridiculous. If he pots this and just flicks that red into a potable position, just like that, it's just ridiculous.
And the other goals as well.
You just want to hurt him. You just want to take him into the car park and make sure nobody sees him again, ever. Bury him in the cellar. It's frightening. Him and Luke in the semi-final. I'm streaming it. That's the stream match for the semi-final. I apologise to Dylan and whoever he's playing. Well, mind you, they'll both be able to stream.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just bloody ridiculous. And then he apologises. Just what you want to hear, anyway. Just what you want to hear. When he's just pulled a
I'm
monster
sorry,
out
I've just monstered this.
Sorry, I've just pulled a monster out. No, you're not. No, you're not sorry. You're never sorry. You're absolutely bloody delighted. So Yuks and Lee's fighting back 4-3.
He actually we're unlucky whilst Josh were taking out that ridiculous clearance, Yuki just missed the ball into centre to be on the plaque for a finish. So he was a little unfortunate there. It just a tight pot in the middle. He just had to pinch it a little bit, and it just didn't go in.
Well, all the yellows have a bag. You don't even need to get into the black, but
he's got the pace of the table, hasn't he? As well, you know. I'm just going to play this long now, is he? Because that one don't go middle.
Yeah, you've got to play that long.
Yeah.
And then you play that long and just stun the white, and he's on the last two reds. And if I was Harris and I had a towel, I'd be chucking it in. If he gets on them, if he gets anywhere near the black here, I would be chucking it in.
Yeah, I surrender.
Frightening. It's just, pleasure to watch.
Stowie was maybe right in what he said.
Completely, Well, he changed his mind, you know.
He did, he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he changed
right.
his mind. He said, Gareth's definitely Gareth's. That's what he said. So, yeah. Yeah, so let's see now. Let's see.
Oh!
Just wiped its feet just to tease him. Just to give Harris
just a little bit glimmer of hope. It's,
So the black goes in this bottom bag that he's going to be putting these yellows in. I don't think he goes in any other.
Don't matter, does it really, to him? Has he got a middles? No.
I don't. I don't know. You know, actually, now you couldn't say that.
Yeah.
Because even if he gets the jaw, it'll probably flick the top of the red and.
With Josh's thing, it probably will.
Horrible, horrible man.
Absolutely.
Horrible,
disgusting play. Alice just must wonder what's gone on there.
He's just shook his hand and said, "Unbelievable."
He was.
What more? Can you
Absolute class. Absolute class. Anyway, we will be back shortly with
Luke against Josh.
Luke against Josh. Wow.
Next match on table 2, the Horrible Man against Luke Meadmore. Josh Duas, the horrible, disgusting man against Luke, equally as disgusting Meadmore.
Filthy animal.
We've had to put X-rated on the video on the stream.
See you
later, Glenn.
Ta-ra,
Take care.
mate. Yeah, see you next week, Glenn. Alright, okay. Yeah. We've got special chow mein. Yeah, special chow mein, please. Could I have some prawn toast? Thank you.
First three up.
I have no idea.
Fish twice.
I got these
Straight up.
3 things from bloody Hitch as well. I don't know where they've come from. So,
We're doing 3 all.
We got Josh against Luke. Let's just click on table 5 on this one, mate, just so I can see where they're up to as well. Eddie's 4-3 up with ball in hand, so this should be 5.
It's one of them, wasn't it? Yeah. It was one of them.
That's a clever shot. But not that you can see it, but I can. So Eddie should be going through 5-3 here, and we'll be playing Dylan, I'm in a rush, Mitchell.
Next match on table 5 will be Adi Ibbotson against Dylan, I'm in a rush Mitchell. That's Adi and Dylan on table 5.
Well, he's carrying on where he left off.
yeah.
You do, mate? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. One for you, one for Harris.
I thought he's got it.
No, he hasn't. He's only just lost it, to be fair.
I might have kept it, okay.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, okay. Well
See you
played,
later,
mate.
pal.
I just thought then.
Yeah.
Has he run out of position? He's not. He's just working it out.
Who else were quarters? Who else got quarterfinal?
Harris. No. So Adi, Arfan, Harris, and Tom. We've paid out. Well, we haven't yet. Harris needs to be paid, but
So, here we go, eh? Business as usual.
we used to have a gold room, didn't we? For
We've still got it.
for matches.
I could actually bob that into the gold room.
I think we should have a pool porn room. Some of the stuff we've seen today.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Makes you want to just retire, to be fair. There's no, you can't even compete, can you?
No, not
You
with
can't even
that.
compete.
Not with that. It's ridiculous.
Well, that wasn't his best shot. I'm sure he'll just pot it and top it through and play the black into the middle, but has he actually missed a pot?
Not for a while. Not for a while, that's for sure. Well, there you go. 1-0 Josh. He hasn't started his yet, so we can't flick over to his semi-final.
I mean, Dylan has only lost 6 frames all day. That in itself is ridiculous.
It is unbelievable. Like you say, he's brought someone to impress, I think. I'd be bringing her every time if I played like that. Oh, another massive break.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
You don't really need to say out, do you? We just might as well just sit
Sit
here
and
and
admire.
watch.
Sit and admire.
Dear.
Sorry, Jody. We will switch to Adie's game a bit later on.
Yeah, he's not
Finished,
started his
so we're
semi
still
yet.
on. I can't imagine this is going to take long, so we will see some of the action on that table. Although Dylan hasn't been taking long.
No, he's not, has he?
So on this shot, really.
This
isn't it?
one gets
Oh,
this.
actually, I'll tell you what, he might go corner first. Nope.
If he gets this, you can't see him losing his frame.
Oh, he's been a
Oh,
bit unfortunate.
he has.
He's still got a pot, but
Yeah, just a little
he
bit
wanted to hit
harder.
that- He wanted to hit that full ball, didn't he? That
Yeah.
red. And then it would have been perfect, so. All about the pot here. Yeah, just a bit unlucky there. A little bit of bad fortune,
Yeah.
but
Could cost him the frame, though. You know, I mean, I know it's not easy, but, you know.
it shouldn't. Yeah. For any normal.
Oh, he's been playing. You wouldn't put it past him, that's for sure.
I mean, they've all got a bag, as they say.
Yeah.
Just try and get close to his work here.
That's pretty good. He might be running into him a bit, though.
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll,
Think
hit
he'll
that
miss.
hard enough.
Yeah.
He'll play it in such a way that when he pots the red that's nearest to the black, he'll just nudge the one nearest to the yellow onto the bottom cush, really.
Yeah.
And he's there. It's just about the pace, isn't it?
It's all about the pace.
Even if he literally just feathers it and just creates a bit of a gap. Is he going
Let's go for the middle one. That's
he?
ridiculous. That never goes.
No, he didn't.
Oh, gonna say
Can't
that's
handle it again.
perfect.
Well, he's going to flick into the black, which isn't a bad thing, as
Uh-huh.
long as he holds the white. The red goes.
Wow. Give her a
What a
rest.
freak. Now what you going
He's
to
lost
do?
position, hasn't he?
Now what you going to do? Terrible.
Horribly rubbish shot. What's that all about?
Terrible. Bloody hell, Dylan's 1-0 up already. They've only just played. They've only just kicked off. It,
Oh. Oh, dear.
10:14. Make a note of it.
Is that what time he
10:14.
started?
That's what time he. No, that's what time he missed a ball.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of form, I shot
Well, Luke wouldn't have minded if that had gone in neither.
So in terms of form, oh my word,
Oh,
oh my word.
I turned away. Oh, that's filth. Absolute filth.
Luke's shaking his head.
He's still shaking his head. Oh dear. What can he say?
So Luke's lost, well, before this match, Luke's lost 10 frames. Dylan's lost 6. Josh has lost 11.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
He's only lost about 13. These guys have played 8 matches to get here.
And look at
Oh,
this.
sorry, this is their 8th.
Look
match.
at this, Lammy. Yellows. All reds. It really don't matter.
It's yellows all day.
Yeah. I don't think he'd marks with Josh, to be fair.
Just need to switch the colours.
Oh,
over.
sugar. To be fair, Luke hasn't really done much wrong. And
He's missed one ball.
yeah,
That's it, he's missed one ball. And he's played a pretty decent safety. And I suppose the only thing he left was that was the only thing Josh really could go for. But to get it is just sickening.
Luke must know what Tom felt like now.
Luke's being luked.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. Luke is being luked. does this to a lot of players himself. Eddie's got one back for 1-all.
So 3-0 Josh Duaz.
Luke's been here before. He was 3-0 down against Danny Orme.
Yeah, well, we'll just bob across then. Look at this one. This is Eddie against Dylan. That looks like Dylan at the table to me.
It is Dylan.
Yeah.
Here comes Luke.
With
With his awful break.
his awful break, yep.
I think he got 4 break dishes in his last match. Ooh,
Well, he's got a ball, but the white's horrible.
could nip that red in, can't he? We could play yellows actually.
Yeah, could play yellows. Yellow into centre
Yeah, I think
was
yellows
probably a better shot, easier
are
shot.
the easier balls, aren't they? Little cut down the rail. Nice. That's a great shot.
It is.
Drops this one in, and then it's a tricky one to the middle.
He doesn't need to do too much with the ball, though, does he?
No, he
Lammy? 'Cause
doesn't.
he's got a-
It's just a. I always struggle with a lot of shots, but I particularly struggle with them. Does he go
Can
for
he
the
go-
middle?
I don't know.
Middle of them 3 yellows. Try and
It
cut
might
that in.
bump the other one out. Do you
It
do you
might
reckon?
might bump it into the red as well.
Yeah. Oh, he's bumped it out now. He's made a mess of that one.
I was going to do it in a mess of it.
Yeah, that's some.
I think it's potentially.
Yeah.
Good effort. Good effort.
Yeah, it's sort of said, "Here you go, Josh.
Let's
See if you
what
can do
this-
it again."
Let's see what this sicko comes out with now.
A ridiculous pot like that.
Just makes it look effortless, doesn't it?
And you probably get this bump this out now on side rail as well, on bottom rail.
I mean, you don't need to. You
No, you don't.
you just land above it, and be fair, it probably will. Probably just nudge it perfectly over the middle bag.
Yep,
Yeah,
there you go. When it's pretty unplayable like this.
When it's going for you, and you're queuing, and you're confident, and you're as capable as this guy.
Yeah.
Dylan 2-1 up. Easy to slow down.
Ooh.
Still okay there because he'll just
He'll
pinch,
force it, yeah, pinch
half
it.
a pocket and get up. But it did run maybe half a ball further than he would like. Just coming between the.
Wow. That spun round that pocket a little bit, did that red?
It did, but it's in the hole.
Get in
That's
the
all that
hole.
matters. Can't really see it being anything other than 4-0
No.
in 2 shots time. Might go up, down, and then back up again, which is what he's done.
You don't expect him to miss this anyway.
Well, you mean, a lot of players have just dropped this in, but he'll play it with a bit of power. He tends to punch everything in. You very rarely see him play a bit of a
Yeah.
trundle shot.
Yeah, there's no trundling going on this match.
Yeah. I think
So 4-0 to Josh.
Luke's just taking a comfort break just to try and
Yeah.
maybe disrupt his rhythm.
So a quick look at the other table then. AD at the table. We'll transition it across, otherwise I won't see it.
Yes.
Josh is patiently waiting at the other table, ready to pounce.
Here comes Luke.
So we go back to the main match. Josh Stew has to break, leading by 4 frames to 0.
Oh, that is just a ridiculous shot that Dylan Mitchell's just pulled out there as well, by the way.
Has he? Oh, he
Potted
split
the
them
ball
up.
and split the ball. Well, he's got a ball.
Oh.
The white's hung on. I think he can only go reds here. Red into the middle.
Yeah, you can see Dylan's gone from not being at being in sort of second place in this
In his frame.
in his frame on the
With a
other
chance,
table. So.
Oh,
Oh, he's missed one.
what's
He's
the
missed one.
That's the second one he's missed. So, I mean, them yellows are a plant, but I still think reds are probably the easier clearance, mainly because you can get into them
Yeah.
from the from one of the reds. So, yep. And I think you'll find him doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's going to play that. He's going to go into the red, push the other red over the pocket.
Oh.
Oh! Well, he probably thinks he deserves a bit of luck.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's missed and gone in off. It's all over.
Oh dear.
It's going to be all over, I'm afraid to say.
Well, I mean, let's not write him off yet. He's missed 2 balls.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of work to do.
One free shot, one visit, Lammy, I think.
Yeah, it just depends how they split.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's highly unlikely that it's not over. But I think if he flicks, if he gets this right, I think I'd be in the plant, really, full ball. He's going to flick off.
Off that, yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What's he doing? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, they went pear-shaped and then they worked
perfect.
out again. It's not quite
No, not quite perfect. But
if he pots this and goes and hits the bottom side of that red and lands on the one down the rail, then he's not got much to do, to be fair. If that goes wrong, then he's still got a little bit of work. He's gone above it.
yes.
Still a bit of work here then.
Pretty good shot, that.
Got the angle there to get in between the red and the yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hasn't done.
No.
Playing
Playing the plant. Thinking I like that, Lammy.
Not an easy plant, really. It's
Yeah. Ninja Murph says unplayable, Josh, when he's on form.
well, they both are. To be
Yeah,
fair,
Luke's very similar. I mean,
Luke's
Luke's
just not had a chance. Well, he had
yeah.
a chance, didn't he, to go 1-all, and he had a bit of a bad kiss off the red, which put him into that frame, and he's not really had much of a sniff since.
But you're right, he's a quality player, is Josh. And I
Maybe
think
ridden a little bit of luck in this clearance, but
Yeah.
he's a deserved
when
it
you're
where
playing
he's
well,
been
though, it
playing.
seems to go for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like that.
Just like that.
So this black for a 5-0 win over Luke Meadmore and final place.
I'll jump over to the other semi.
Yep, and that's all over.
Yeah, not much that you could do there really.
So we'll pop over to the other table, which sees Dylan potting the red and now the black to take a 3-1 lead over AD. Ninja Murph says, well played, Luke. He's played all right today, is Luke. He's,
Yeah.
we knew that was going to be a tough game. Could have gone, you know.
Are you off, mate?
There you go, H.
Good man.
Yeah, here's something to buy it with then.
Cheers, pal.
There you go, mate.
Thanks for a great day.
Cheers, Harris.
Well done, mate.
Cheers,
Battle,
mate.
eh?
Thanks for a
Well
great
done,
day,
pal.
guys.
Just that filthy animal that's it.
Well, Luke's just demanded a drugs test.
Dylan again.
Well, he's going to have to develop. He's going to have to pull some out of the bag here. This ain't easy.
Well, just ask Josh how he does it. To be fair, Dylan's not missed much neither, has he? So there you go.
Well, you know, he's lost one frame in this match, which takes his total to... He's lost 7 frames all day.
That is ridiculous, isn't it? And what's he played now?
This is his 8th match. So double this.
Can you double it or can he clip it and come round?
Oh, you double this all day. As he clips it.
As he clips it in. Slightly out of position.
I think the benefit here is he's going into the yellow that he needs to move if he is slightly out of position.
Like that.
Just like that, mate. Just like that.
Oh dear. I tell you what, if
I think we're going to have to call Steve Duaz and tell him to register for a missing person. It's going to be some final because Dylan's on fire as well. Not writing AD off. But,
no. But it's 4-1 now, isn't it, to Dylan? And Dylan breaking. How many has he had any break dishes in this one now? No.
They don't seem to be registering them
Right.
when they're getting them because there's been a few. So to click colours, isn't it?
That's
So, good break here.
and there it is. It's just
That
pushed
was
that. That's
probably play the plant there. I mean, me and you could try and clear up from there 100 times and quite easily not get them once.
yeah,
But, we might get a couple.
yeah,
A
yeah.
couple of times, but you would think that he's just gone wrong there. And
He's on the one into top left, like, but
couldn't it? That into the middle still.
it's still
but,
nip it in.
But yeah, these are probably 8 out of 10 times they get them.
Yeah. Play this one now. What? Screw it back a little bit.
Yeah, play the red between the yellows.
His cue ball control has just been outstanding, to be
Drop
honest.
this in.
Drop that in the
Just
middle.
Drop it in the middle. Up and
Yeah,
down.
it's just showing you exactly what it's going to do. Oh, he's missed one. He's missed one.
And he was out of position.
Yeah, yeah. Why have them colours gone off now? I thought, did it? I mean, we're not right near the off, very capable of stringing a few together. But Dylan's got to sort of lose nearly half as many as what he's lost all day. It's gone a bit far, hasn't he? He said he wanted to be there.
One into the middle there.
Just would have preferred to go a little bit further with Eddie there, but
Yeah, I thought you might top that through to
Yeah.
go up the other side, but mainly because if you were the other side of the yellow, then
he's got it though.
well, it's not going to go out without a fight in Eddie.
No,
He's a gritty player, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't let go of his opponent. He kind of. You have to earn every victory against Eddie, is what I would.
Yeah. So
would
4-2,
say.
Eddie to break. So 80 to break, trailing 4 frames to 2. Well, we'll just round this back now, I think. Eddie was just waiting for Dylan. And he's come up dry. So this is a fantastic chance now for Dylan, because them yellows look pretty tasty. All got a pocket. And you would probably fancy. Oh wow, that's a poor first shot though. That is a poor first shot. And yeah, there you go. All down to the first shot there, which he didn't play very well. Bit of work for Eddie though. Yeah, Dylan broke off there, Lammy. I don't know if you saw it. Sorry, Eddie broke off. Were dry and left Dylan great opportunity. And his first shot wasn't the best. He potted the ball, but he pushed it round cushion and missed the next shot. Yeah, he's holding his hand up. No, obviously not. Yeah. It is. No, not really. Well, that little kiss there might just... Yeah, it might. No, it's not totally straight, is it? But there you go. Nowhere near. Sorry, that were a bit brutal. What a poor shot. How's he got to the semi-final? 8 frames. It sometimes just comes out, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it must have done. Yeah, they did. No, it's probably just sort of getting settled in, isn't he? Yes, yeah, definitely. Have you not? No, I haven't either. When you say similar, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You've got to think so, haven't you, somehow, that they're not, it's hard enough to... He is. Dylan, yeah, Eddie broke last time, broke dry. It's a tough call, isn't it? Reds probably, because I think that's the easiest pot first. Yeah. And it's not. Well, have the wheels fallen off? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you see that sometimes with players, you know, in the match trying to slow it down, but then they change their game and yeah. I'd love to put colours on Lammy, but they seem to have disappeared. There. They've gone. Right, so Eddie's on reds anyway. Oh, yes, just about. Yeah. Position. One frame shootout. Oh, it went straight in. It has. Yeah. Yeah, you can hit it a lot harder and go around, can't you? Oh, Lammy.
Schoolboy error.
Yeah, just
with
chatted away
bloody
for a
mics
good.
on.
Yeah, people think I was talking to myself, won't they? Who's he talking to? Nobody talking to him.
Is this one of them 3 cushioners?
Oh, he might go 1 cushion and try clip it in. So off this bottom cushion there, we're looking at it. Look, here we go, and try to clip it into that
That's
pocket. Oh, it's messed it up a bit for Josh,
he has
but he's
done
just going
this.
to play safe in here now. Is Dylan? Sorry.
Don't need to do anything. Sorry.
Sorry, he's put.
Put the wrong 2 on. It's just slowed down, hasn't it? This.
Yeah.
I kind of said 11:15 finish, but I think we're probably looking at more about 1/2. You would think that's a great shot.
It is.
Well,
It's a great shot, but
might be his last
it
shot,
might be his
but
last one.
It was a good hit. I think he's playing the yellow.
I'd have
Well,
I'd have played the
I'd
other
have
one,
played
but-
the other one, the one that he was near to cannon that
Yeah.
yellow over, wouldn't you? But he doesn't need to, and that's the difference between the top players. They don't move balls if they don't need to.
No.
So he'll probably just top this through and then play the bad one. Well, the harder of the 3.
Yeah.
Leave himself a nice angle.
Such a nice cue action and all, doesn't he, Dylan? He just keeps that arm so straight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Obviously a good
great technique,
snooker
isn't he?
player.
Yeah. So for 5-3, Eddie will be kicking himself.
He
When
will.
puts his head on the pillow tonight, it'll be that one shot that he remembers, just to give himself a chance to go 4 apiece. He's all right. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely no issues here.
Yep. So 5-3
that's
to
all she
Dylan.
wrote.
So
A good day for Eddie, though.
yeah,
He
it was.
won't be disappointed with his performance today. He had a group that you would have expected him to get through. But beating Will Dodds, then Yucky, who knocked Gaz Hibbert out, that's fine. So just put score in. You need to play a best of something so that we can do the ranking points and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just race to 3, yeah?
Yeah, fine. It's just sorting up points, that's all.
So the final between Dylan and Josh is going to be best of 5 instead of a race to 5. They've come over and asked. They're splitting the money. Obviously, there needs to be a final played of some sort because of the ranking points. So let's see how we get on. Off we go. Oh, wrong table does. Yeah. Dylan wins the lag. Oh, that's where all colours are. How come they're on?
Yeah, I don't understand that. It's not showing it on this one. It's showing it on this one.
Well, that was a dodgy break, really, wasn't it?
Poor break that, wasn't it? After all
the
the
white jumped as soon as he hit it.
yeah. Cheers, Eddie.
Cheers, mate. See, give me a proper draw. I can get up and dustle.
Well, that's it, yeah. You're a bit unlucky there, weren't you?
Oh,
It's just that last shot, isn't it?
Well, either under or over.
Yeah, it landed.
Landed exactly straight. You just know, though, you know, before you take your shot, you thought, I know where I'm landing.
Yeah.
It's almost as if you aim for it.
It's subconsciously you tell yourself you're putting it there, don't you? And that's what it is. It's just a yeah. You did well. You kind of you kept hold of it. It's them little bits of run, little bits of luck. The odd shot. There's now to it.
Playing a decent shot.
He's only lost 9 frames all day. Dylan, fucking.
Yeah. It's fair, you haven't lost that many. You only lost about 13 before that match.
Yes, yeah, something like that. It's not a lot.
But out of 8.
Let's see, you'll be playing all right.
Yeah, you played well.
Yeah,
didn't you?
close one.
Played well against me in the group. She took 4 8 finishes that game.
Yeah.
He did against Gareth. Did against Gareth. He was.
Gareth said he didn't do much wrong.
He had 2 break dishes, 2 reverse dishes. He said against Gareth. It was.
Yeah, it's nice to see him, doesn't it? You know he can that, don't you? Are they the same 2 players?
Well, this is unfortunately this is what happens when players decide to split the pot.
Yeah.
And just play for the play for the ranking points. It's
Alright, cheers, Eddie.
the intensity isn't there, is it? Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
I might see it grand final.
That's what you think.
Depends if I go away or not.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Individual line this week, you know, just
Right. All right, okay.
Go on Sunday. Go on the Sunday for a week, not the Saturday. All right,
you,
mate.
Eddie.
See you in a bit.
That's Dylan, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, the intensity just goes. I think
It does a little bit,
when
doesn't it?
they're not really playing for anything. They both know that they're comfortably through to the grand final, so it doesn't really mean much. They've split the pot,
Yep.
so therefore, I think everybody knows it frustrates me, but
There's not much you can do about it, though, really, is there?
Oh no, they asked. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
when they,
At least they're playing a.
and they're still playing a final, which
Yeah.
is important. you
Yeah.
know. I
Which,
think
when they were discussing that, I did hear them both say, we
best
still need
of
to
three.
play.
Yeah, I think they discussed best of 3. I think that's a bit too short. To
Yeah.
go best of 5 instead of a race to 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's doable.
You think both of them still want to win, wouldn't you, anyway? Yeah.
Without a doubt they will, but they're just
Yeah, the 10,
they're just not. You know, they're probably at 90% as opposed to 100% focus. There's nothing worse than calling out 135 or 134 matches
yeah.
throughout the day, and then people not wanting to play.
Yeah,
It's just a bit.
Oh, that's obscene.
I don't think it goes.
It does. I think it does, yeah. Yeah.
I'm flying. he's just pulled a face as he's walked around the table as if to say, how the hell have I got away with that?
He's just been Josh Duaz.
Luke got looped by Josh, and Josh is getting joshed by
Dylan.
Ridiculous. Well, there's no doubt about it that, in terms of form, these have been the two. Although Josh finished runner-up in his group.
Yeah. Who won his group? Who won Josh's group?
He was in the same group as Liam Barlow.
Oh, right, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Josh has lost 11 frames, or 12 frames today now.
Yeah.
In their ninth match of the day.
Just over 1 frame a match. It's not bad going, is it?
I'd lost 11 frames after 3 matches. That's it. At least they're playing the final. I watched tournament recently where they split the pot and they play. Yeah, no. Well, we wouldn't allow that, to be fair.
No, we've said
We
before.
have said that you mainly. Well, one of the reasons is there's ranking points, but the other reason is myself, Daz, Gary, the club owners. We're here from bloody 7:30 in the morning, setting everything up, sitting behind this table all day,
Yep.
calling it out, and it's a little bit disrespectful to the tournament organisers, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And the people like yourself that sat at home watching.
Yep.
Some will have
That's
just tuned in.
ridiculous. Dylan's playing. It's just
Someone's
been.
just tuned in, but some will have watched it all day.
Yeah.
And then not to have the final is just.
Yeah, there's no need.
They haven't done it. They've come and they've asked. We've agreed on best of 5. Happy days.
Yeah.
Dylan is
Going 2-0 up.
he's been in a rush all day, really. hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he
Apart
has, yeah.
Apart from that semi-final.
And that wasn't really that long, was it? It's just
No, it weren't at all.
they were quick. So anybody, next week we're back with our Masters series. Yeah, anybody 50 or over in the year is eligible to enter.
And if you think the standard won't be the same, you're sadly mistaken.
Yeah, well,
because
there's
it's
quality.
frightening standard.
But yeah, a couple of places left, so if anybody wants a spot, give me a shout, drop me a message on Facebook.
Would I pass for 50?
Yeah, close. Somebody said to me today, Lammy's all right for it, isn't it?
I've got another another year. Well, 2 years really.
Yeah, Bucky's eligible next year.
18 months.
Yeah.
18 months and then I'll be eligible. Bucky might be eligible, but he won't enter.
I'd have entered, but I went to do it myself, so I can't really.
If you want to enter, I'll cancel my plans. And I'll come down just for that.
I had to play every
Yeah.
match on stream.
Yeah, we're out Friday. It's his wedding anniversary. We've got a dance show for his niece on Saturday as well.
All right.
So
Well, this is just about over.
if he drops this in and then lands on that gap between the red and the black, just
That
like
one.
that. Just like that.
He said
And
they
then
wanted
just
to get
tops
off
it
for a
through.
curry.
Yeah, I think he's ordered it.
Yeah.
He's ordered
He's
it.
run a
He reserved
restaurant.
the table. He's brought his better half with him today, and she must be sat there going, "Well, this is easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did he win them all?
Why don't you win them all?" Oh, that could have bounced a little bit funny.
Oh,
I'm not sure that goes.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But you might find somewhere for it.
I can't see where.
No.
Cocked up.
Yeah.
Cocked up.
That's
what
where it's
at.
looking at.
I think the white might get in the way, but let's see. Well,
Red got in the way. So, Josh
2-1.
Duas to the table. So you'll play this. You're going to play both these into centre.
Put it opposite centre, aren't we?
Oh, nice run up. It's all right.
Leaving it for the last one.
I see that's a difference like there. He just played that shot and just stayed there, didn't move on his shot, didn't stand up,
So 2-1 it is.
Even when you were on it, I thought he's playing well enough to pop. Yeah. I'm on the side on it, it's just intense. Yeah. I mean, time as well, I think. Bad shot.
I was going to say Josh won't put his score on, but there you go. So Josh breaking. Is that a dry break? That's like a rarity, is that, isn't it? Like,
Look at them yellows as well.
yeah.
Look at the
Look at them reds. I think it matters here which he takes. He might take reds actually.
Yellows here. Because of the black.
Yeah, yeah.
Just ran out of position there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I thought he might try and come the other side of the black for these two yellows.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then he was guaranteed, he'd have been on, surely he'd have been on one of the four, whereas that, now he's just run out of position. Plays that previous shot with a bit of right hand side on the white, it comes the other side of the black and gives him options. Double.
Almost missed it.
Well,
Well,
2-all.
yeah.
My bum's going numb. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just definitely, oh, for goodness sake. Still here, Jack.
It must pass the yellow.
It does, yeah. It's definitely 2-all, is this?
2-all, deciding frame. Dylan to break.
Are you gone, Jack? Yeah.
Such an easy game, isn't it? Such an easy game. Yeah, not a problem at all. Look at that.
Perfect.
190.
So this black to make it 2 apiece.
I think he's getting down.
Yeah.
Looks tight.
It might look tight, but he didn't make it look tight, did he? Yeah, 2-all. Fitting end, deciding frame.
Yep.
Well, Dylan breaking.
I think he's dodgy racking himself.
Yeah, he's
'cause
dodgy racking himself. Oh, ball potted though.
Yeah. Yellow's here, isn't it? Just that first one. Oh, yellow's here. Play the yellow nearest the red into the corner, that goes. They've all got a bag. That's why I'm in the commentary booth, so. And you're drinking beer.
Yeah, we thought that before in another game earlier on, and then Dylan blasted them all open. And
Landed slightly hampered queue in there. He ideally wanted to be on the yellow next to the red. That's on the black spot, kind of.
it might go that off the yellow.
What was the? I think that would have been his intention, but He's losing the white here if he cuts this in. So he's going to play it with a bit of pace. Yeah, he tries to do a bit too much there, didn't he?
Well, chance for Josh.
It's a bloody slim one, but yeah. It's just a bit of a cluster down there that nothing really goes to be able to open them up. Then you've got the one on the bolt line, which is sort of covered with ball. I just don't see how he's getting into them. Let's see what he can work out. He ain't playing safe. I don't think he's played a safety all day. He's never tried to get if he gets if he gets that gap, I'm turning. If he gets that gap, I'm putting the microphone down and I'm going home. I'm never going to pick my cue up again.
No, not quite.
Bloody rubbish.
Not quite. I thought they'd gone for it
Bloody
to
rubbish,
didn't even get pot.
Well,
Is that going middle, that yellow?
I think he can nip this one backwards. If it doesn't, it'll go off the other yellow, won't it?
Flies in.
Yeah, look at that.
No, it's all over. It's
That's
all
she
over
wrote.
now.
That's all she wrote. So, it's our fourth event. It's our fourth different winner.
And
It looks
none of
like-
them have been Gareth Hibbert.
It looks like Dylan or Arfan.
Or our fan.
It looks
No.
like Dylan joins the illustrious group, which is made up of Duncan Saxton winning our first event, Glenn Pilkington winning our second event, Luke Meadmore winning our third.
Yeah, it's Dylan, yeah.
No, it's Dill, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dylan winning the fourth.
Go on, Dill.
And we'll be back on the 30th of July for the grand final.
Yes,
However, we will be back
next week,
next week
for the
Well, Daz will.
Masters.
for the Masters. Yeah, been a great game, great day. Thank
Yes.
you very much, Daz.
Yeah, thank
And,
you, Lammy.
Thanks
We'll,
for tuning in. We will see you some point soon.
yes, thanks for everyone who watched all day. We'll see you all next week.
Take care.
Found that gap there. Did put that found gap. Not really, because that red and yellow didn't go out. I were always chasing it by. Even I will, like, say, because I had to